Hi friends, come on in, grab your Bible and your notebook, and let's sit together as we open 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verses 1 through 13. Paul is using the history of Israel as a powerful example. So in chapter 9, Paul used himself as an example of a mature Christian living a disciplined life. Now in chapter 10, he uses Israel as an example of what spiritual immaturity looks like in an undisciplined life. The Israelites struggled with being self-disciplined and growing spiritually. In the wilderness, they worshipped a golden calf and Baal of Peor, engaged in sexual immorality with Moabite women, grumbled and complained. They tested God to see how far they could get away with sin, and they complained against Moses and Aaron, which resulted in a plague of death by the angel of death. Grumbling and complaining starts when we shift our focus from what we have to what we don't have. Israel didn't seem to notice what God was doing for them in the moment because they were so focused on what they didn't have that they missed God setting them free, making them a nation, giving them new land and life. Before we judge them, listen, for their actions, let's take a moment to think of our own life. What occupies our attention most of the time? Are we grumbling and complaining? Do we show gratitude toward God for being so good to us? Temptation is always there. It will always be there until Christ returns. But we will not be tempted more than we can handle. Everyone in life has faced temptation. We are not singled out. God will always show us a way out of the temptation. We resist temptation by, first of all, recognizing people and situations that tempt us, running away from anything we know is wrong, choosing to do right, asking God for help, and surrounding ourselves with friends who love God and will help us when we face temptation. 2 Timothy 2 verse 22 says, "Flee the evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace along with those who call on the Lord out of a pure heart." Paul is warning us so we don't make the same mistakes Israel made. So let's learn from their story. Let's choose gratitude instead of grumbling. Let's run away from temptation and run toward God who gives us a way out of temptation. He is faithful and He will always give us a way out. Thank you for joining me today. If 1 Corinthians 10 verse 1 through 13 encouraged you to resist temptation or to practice gratitude, would you please share this video with a friend? God willing, I will see you tomorrow as we continue in chapter 10. Until then, stay alert, run from sin, and run to Jesus. You are deeply, deeply loved. Shalom. Shalom.